Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the dial. I hope everyone is doing fantastic. Today, guys, I'm laughing because big choice I made. Big to me, right? So there's a brand that I think when you Google watches, affordable watches, cheap watches, anything like that, something from TEMU always pops up, right? These bargain, TEMU guys, like 99% off, what. And this is a brand that keeps popping up, and it's called Chiloa, I don't know. Basically, from my research, it's an homage brand, right? From China. And guys, I mean, you guys know Temu's budget is crazy because the way we see those ads all the time. And so the title of this video is I bought a watch from Temu so you don't have to. Guys, I had to do it because I was like, there's no way. These pictures look crazy. And as you can tell by this one, this Silo, by the way, guys, I'm going to tell you all about it, but this is a fingerprint magnet. This cost me, like 350 Rand or something like that. Very cheap watch. Sounds cheap. Sounds very cheap. Very cheap watch. It is the Silo 506. Apparently, this is a Japanese quartz movement. This is an homage to the Speak Marin Ripples. For those of you who know the micro brand, you know how much we love them. This is a homage to that, not a replica. The name is on the dial, and as you can see by the seconds window here, the small one, it looks slightly different to the original, of course. So it is a homage, a proper homage in that sense, not trying to look like what they're not, which is good. So this is I believe the name of this particular model is the Silo Ripples June, something like that. June Ripples. This is a sports watch. Yeah, so this is the box that it comes in. Simple box, right? If you've ever ordered anything from Temu, I'm sure you guys would know. Pillow inside, a very not so soft pillow. I've already adjusted the links, of course, to match my pretty small wrist. As you guys know, I'm a small wrist guy. This is a 40 millimeter case watch. It comes with a tool inside to help you adjust your links, so a manual tool. Let me just show you how it works. So quite literally, you just literally spin this thing over. You just literally spin this thing like this until it comes out. It's literally a whole thing, right? A whole process all the way. And then obviously it has a tip, and then you press against each link joint, and then you're able to adjust the links as necessary. Very simple, very straightforward. And then to screw it back in, just like that. Right. So Siloa, right? Siloa, Chilo, Silo, whatever. You guys will tell me in the comments how you pronounce it. As any good watch enthusiast, what's one of the best platforms to see what people's opinions? Reddit. So I had to go on Reddit, and I was like, guys, I'm honest what people are saying about this watch, and everyone speaks on Reddit about everything. So I made sure to look at Reddit and be like, what are people saying about the brand? What are people saying about this Speak Marin homage, right? Speak Marin homage. And mixed reviews. Many people complained about the build quality. We'll go into that. And many people also complained about longevity. I don't think you're gonna spend 350 rand on a watch and expect it to last you very long. I've had this watch for 2 weeks, just about. So far, not so bad. Let me keep it there. But it comes with an instruction manual, just like most watches that you buy. An instruction manual how to set the watch and how to look after it. I want to read what it says about what they say about themselves. I laughed, because I was like you said it, but you didn't say it. They say here, the brand was founded by experienced professionals in the clock and watch industry. Exhibits the mid to high level brand in the area. As a well-known brand, Chilo has been continuously insisting the objective of exquisite craftsmanship. Right? It's a longer paragraph, but just to give you a snippet. So they say exquisite craftsmanship, quality, right? I think you can probably not be surprised. It's not that great considering the price. Also where I bought it from. But yes, this is a Speakmarin Ripples homage timepiece, stainless steel case with a sort of sand dial with very nice pattern. I'm actually quite a fan of the minute hand sort of second viewing. It's actually pretty nice. I do like the green personally. That's why I liked it. Case back, very simple, closed case back, stainless steel back, apparently 30-meter water resistance. I don't know, I have not tested it. I'm not sure. We actually might put it in a glass of water, who knows. And again, Siloa watches, apparently the quartz ones, they say Japanese quartz movement. So I don't know if it's Seiko, I don't know, Miyota. I mean, do Miyota even make quartz? I know they make automatics. One thing about this watch, guys, it does grab attention. Again, it is homage of a Speakmarin, and Speakmarins grab attention anyway. So most people who've seen this watch said to me, wow, dude, where did you get this? This looks nice. This looks expensive. I was like, oh dear. Again, I find myself having to wipe it very often because, yeah, fingerprint magnet, guys. I don't think this is finished very well at all. One thing that I saw on Reddit, though, that was interesting was that someone actually mentioned they have quite a few Siloa homage watches. Quite a few. And they were impressed with how long the movement lasts. So this allegedly Japanese quartz movement has not stopped moving for the past 2 to 3 weeks. As soon as I set it, it has not stopped moving at all. The mechanics are a bit clunky though, because the date window to adjust it took me about 30 minutes to adjust the date window, literally. So let's actually see if it's gonna work now. So obviously now this is the time, right? Very soft crown, by the way. I don't like the crown. Very soft. Literally, look at this. I'm barely shifting it and it's moving really rapidly. And then you have to be pretty gentle, of course, to get to the date. Let's see if I can do it one go. Aha. So I don't know if you can see. You'll see in the B-roll. But yeah, I'm just trying to turn it, and you can see it's trying to go into 14. And it's just not. It's just not. Live, guys. This is not me trying to be difficult. Let's see. Let me try and go backwards. Try again. Yeah, it's not doing it. Oh my gosh. Almost. Hold on. Maybe let me be gentle. Maybe I'm too aggressive. Okay, well. And I can't go back, so I have to keep going forward. So hopefully I can adjust it back to the original date. But funny enough, when I set it the first time, since I set it, it's actually been changing the dates correctly. Just when I'm doing it manually, it just doesn't do it. I'm not sure what I'm doing wrong here, to be quite honest with you. It shouldn't be this difficult. But let's just put this back. So yeah, date window barely works. It does work eventually. Keyword is eventually. So again, value for money, not really. Does it look nice because it's an homage of a existing very nice looking watch? Yes. Have I worn it? I've worn it a few times, not every day though. I'm very finicky, as you guys know, with my watches, so I'm always wiping. So I don't really like the fingerprint magnet of that this is. Not too much. But then again, you have to know what you're buying. So I know in SA, like tempos and those kind of watches are very popular. I have tempos of my own as well, as you guys have seen. So I would put this maybe in the same category, almost kind of, but tempos work, from my experience, they work a lot more smoother. But then again, this has been telling the time consistently since I've got it, so I can't talk badly about that. But yeah, man, I've had this for a few weeks and a rating out of 10. Hi guys, hello. Sorry, I know you're watching the video, you're like, oh, I'm really enjoying it, I'm really into it, and now this guy's just stopped me, it looks funny. Listen, quick one, guys. You want to advertise on the dial, now you can, okay? Link in the description. If you want an ad here, there, or your own whole situation, you know, click the link in the description, send us a message, and let's have a conversation. You just never know. You know what we're about. You've been following us for some time now, and the dial watches, refinement, lifestyle. So if your brand, product, service matches the dial. So we do have ad space now, guys. Really, really cool. This wouldn't be possible without every single one of you. So thank you so much for that. But all your brands and business people out there, link in the description. Sorry, I disturbed you. You know you're watching the video, so yeah, you can go back to watching the video. But link in the description down below. Damn. I'll give it a 5, maybe a 6. Maybe a 6 because once you've set it, I won't lie, it just works. It's been working. And I haven't worn this every day. It hasn't been a daily. So it does work. So I really want to set the date because now I'm getting touched now. I don't know what time it is, so it doesn't matter. Let's just put this, you know, just put it at 10 o'clock and let's try and adjust the date. Oh, okay. The date, it's now 14. All right, well, there you go. And something we haven't done before on the channel. This is 30-meter water resistance, so I actually want to see. So I'm going to close the folding clasp, which is actually quite nice. I won't lie, it does sound decent. Does sound decent. I was worried when I got it. I thought, stereotypically, of course, but I did think, hey, what if I order this thing and then it comes out this big? The pictures are all generic, as you'd expect, so you can't really tell. You don't know until you buy it. So I took a risk here, and to be fair, I did get what apparently I paid for. But I've got a glass of water here. Take a swig. And I just want to see. So I'm gonna dip this in water. Right? Let's see. Right, so currently, let me just put it in the front camera here. You can see the time, you can see the date, right? You guys can see? No, you can't see it? Can't see it? Hold on, let me see, the camera must catch this in focus. Yeah, it's catching focus, guys. Cool, so you see the time, see the date. Let me point here. I want to get the I want the camera to really get this watch. Let me do it like this. Maybe. Yeah. Fantastic. I think it's in focus. Great. Cool. So just about 2 minutes past 10 on the watch. This bad baby is going in there. And let's see, we'll revisit this at the end of the video. But it's not all that, guys. Let's actually talk about this brand, right? So now that this watch is so gracefully in this glass of water, let's actually talk more about the brand itself. And like I was giving a lot of points about Reddit and stuff like that, guys. So let's quickly talk about who is Siloa. Let's just go with Siloa for now, right? So it advertises itself as a luxury premium design brand, you know, with like the 501, the 5201, big dial, vintage styles, you know, full metal bracelets. To be fair, you'll find some of them going from anywhere from 500 to 2,000 Rand, depending on the discount. I got this one for 350. And they like to talk like, you know, luxury without breaking the bank type of thing. Allegedly, their shipping claims about 30 days, 30-day returns, free shipping worldwide. One thing I like about this brand, dare I say, is that a lot of people, Reddit, talk about the style, and they actually be like, it looks nice, right? It looks good. And when you see like the branding, you know, full metal case, you know, folding clasp, luxury, 2,000 Rand or less, you're like, damn. And because it shows up on like TEMU, on flash sales, on other websites, it's very easy to order, very easy to get a hold of. So it's good if you want something to wear and not pay a lot at all. However, of course, as you would imagine, there are red flags and limitations to getting watches like this. The quality is always a hit or miss. Always, right? Excuse me. A lot of people have said the homages of this brand are a much lower quality than of other micro brands or brands that do homages. So some buyers will say the bracelet finish, you know, the movement spec, exact movement spec, the durability doesn't really match what they say in the pictures. Transparency. So like I said, they mention Japanese quartz, stainless steel, etc. So the descriptions are very vague. You're not really sure if you're getting what they say, because they don't say exactly like Japanese quartz movement, which one. You don't know. And since this is a budget brand with extreme discounts, low price point, I don't want you guys to expect any warranty of any kind. So just forget about that. And of course, the homage debate of it looks a bit too much like, right? So some of people have also said that the marketing imagery looks slightly different to what you actually receive. So a bit of unsurety there. And of course, when you have to consider these things, guys, shipping, right? Customs, as you guys would imagine, you order from these online stores from outside, it comes to South Africa, you will pay customs as well. So keep that in mind. It's always a little bit more than what you expect. So if you want a budget watch that looks okay, and you're not concerned about service, you don't care. I don't want to say a throwaway, but like if anything happens to it, you're not going to be fussed about it. This is the watch for you. It doesn't matter to you. But if you're buying a watch expecting collectible resale value, nice finishing, reliable after sales, I want you to lower your expectations a lot, because this is not an established micro brand the way you would expect in the watch world. So what are you paying for? You're paying for visuals, you're paying for presentation, and you're not paying for mechanical pedigree or anything like that. And so to keep in mind, if you're gonna buy this, keep in mind Japanese quartz. Just be okay. Don't ask which one is it a Seiko. It is Japanese. Okay. Does it work? Yes. Their claims, be careful. Stainless steel, Is it really bracelet? Is it really a sapphire crystal glass or not? Be careful, right? So when you read about these things, because also the images are very generic, right? So just because it says 40 millimeter lug to lug is this much, in real life it may not be the same. And because you'll be getting it from these different websites, the prices will vary. So that's also where it is like you'll get the same image of the same watch with the same name, 2 different listings, 2 different prices. So, and I guess in that case, not always the expensive one, the more expensive one is actually better. So you just never really know. But these guys have really done well with marketing, with lower prices. So if you're just looking for something that looks good and you're not worried about value, not worried about, a watch outside of what it looks like and easy to access, being the price point, shipping, all that kind of stuff, then hey, to each his own. I had to see it for myself, right? So I was like, I think I should do this. So I don't know how long it's been in the water. It's been there for a few minutes. I want to take it out. It's going to get a bit wet here on the table, but let's see. Let me see if I can just dip my hand in water here, guys. Let's see what we're saying with this baby. All right. Put my hand away. The time is the time is still going. The time is still going. Mind the water, guys. Let's see. You guys will see for yourself. I'll just leave this baby here. The time is still going. Still says 14. I wonder. See if the microfiber just give it a bit of a dry on the dial. Let's just have a look here. All right, looks normal. Trying to see if there's any spludges. I don't see anything. Huh. Let's see what the timer says. It's still going right now. Seems like it has been moving. So if you're gonna buy watches from TEMU, guys, keep in mind you're not buying value. You're not buying value in the sense of, oh, I'm getting a Speak Maran, I'm getting a Chudo, I'm getting a Timex, I'm getting a Venezianico, I'm getting a Baltic. You're getting a homage, a cheaply made watch. Not a bad thing. Just know what you're getting. It's important, guys, to know what you're buying. Don't just think, it looks good, it's probably what it says it is. Be careful. The other brands, this kind of brand does not have as much scrutiny because they don't sell themselves any other way. So that's one thing I appreciated. They're not lying. They don't tell you this is a Miyota 9 series movement when it's not. They don't just say it. So that's one good thing, and that's the point of not having a knockoff or a replica. A homage is a brand that isn't afraid of telling you that it's them. So that's one thing I'll give them props for. Just drying this watch. It's moving. Oh wow. Okay. So this is 30 ATM. I mean, that wasn't 30, but low-key, I didn't think it was gonna work. So let's see if this baby can still survive a few more days. This is a Siloa homage to a Speak Maran Ripples. I believe this one is particularly called a June Ripples. Silo June Ripples, or Ripples June, however you wanna look at it. The case back, it looks tight. I wonder if water actually got into this watch. We'll see. I'll give you guys an update on what happened to this baby. But let me put this back on. Yeah. Well. Just try this. I'm surprised that it's lasted this long. I just didn't know what to expect at all. Didn't even get it on chrono. Got this on TEMU. So just be careful, guys. Ne? Be careful next time. Tsakani must be careful. Let me know if you guys want this to be a series. Let's buy really, 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 really cheap watches, and let's just see if they are real, if they actually tell the truth or not. This one hasn't lied, so I'll give them that. Again, I didn't know if it was going to look exactly in the pictures, but it did. It does. And it does look good. I'll give them that. Like, appearance-wise, you're like, oh, this is a nice watch. And actually, if you could compare why I do appreciate them specifying homage, if you look at the original Speak Marin ripples and this homage version, this looks different. So that's really good. Minute, the minute complication looks different to the original. It has a attachment sort of to the bezel. So I appreciate the nuance, I guess. But yeah, guys, I bought a watch from TEMU, so you don't have to. You make your own decision. But before we go, head over to www.thedial.co.za. Of course, it's our website, guys. Have a look at it. You want to watch all the pieces of content we've ever dropped right then and there. Something special as well. Articles as well. Just check it out, guys, in the description. And yeah, I don't know if you're going to see another video like this. But maybe we'll get a bunch. Actually, I think we're going to get a bunch of them. Maybe from the same brand. And just go for it. This is not a sponsored video. Just want to make it out there. This was literally my interest. I was like, I need to buy this watch to see if it's legit. Forget about the platform, the actual brand itself. Because as you guys know, previously did a video on Chinese watchmaking. So you guys obviously know how I feel about that and where I think it's going. You know, the proper ones, you know, Atelier Wen, Seagull, Beijing Watch Factory, etc. If you haven't watched that video, you know where to go. But so far, so good. Again, very cheap watch. I'm not worried about it. I'm already seeing a few dents and scratches here. Not dents, a few scratches here and there. Fingerprint magnet again. But I'm not mad at it. Should you buy this? If you have no budget for a watch, or you're not really sure if you want to get into watches or how a watch will feel on you, then I would suggest that you might, because you won't feel a financial brunt of buying a watch. So for people getting into watches, this might not be a bad idea. But obviously watch the dial. We've done quite a few videos on homages. Check our content and you can discern for yourself whether getting into watches, of course, I would say please do. It's a great hobby to have. But yeah, maybe I'll get another one. Come back on the channel. Hey, this is the homage of this one. This is what they say. We can do an homage series. Let's compare what people deem as proper homages, beg your pardon, and lesser known homage brands that you're not really sure whether they're telling the truth or not. Like this one. But so far, so good. 6 out of 10 for me. But yeah, guys, until next time, never forget to stay on the watch.